How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Jackie Legs here, and we are back with another Mortal Kombat 11 leak video. Now, I have to start off by saying, when I first started reporting on leak videos, I promised myself that I wouldn't be the type of channel that would constantly spam these types of videos too frequently, and I feel like with this video, I just might be doing that. It is my third leak video pertaining to Mortal Kombat, and I think the span of a month. So if this video does seem a bit excessive, I do apologize. But like I always say, I like to talk about the leaks that interest me, and I like to report on the videos that I myself would love if it happened to be true. And this leak is by far one of my favorite leaks that I have found to date, and you guys will see exactly what I mean in just a second. As always, the leak will be on screen and a link will be in the description. So without any more wasting time, let's jump straight into this. The leak reads as follows. Believe it or not, this is the actual truth about Mortal Kombat 11's DLC, because I know even if I spill the beans early, no one is going to believe me. So here it is. Currently in development are 10 fighters with debate on which fighters will make it to Combat Pack 3. Those fighters are Quan Chi, Dagon, Kintaro, Havoc, Ermac, Reptile, Smoke, Li Mei, Nitara, and Takeda. Those are the 10 fighters currently being worked on with Michael Myers and Ash Williams done. The combat pack will contain 5 Mortal Kombat characters and a guest. The characters for Combat Pack 3 are still being finalized, but Nitara and Quan Chi are looking like they will be in the first pack to go along with the movie release in April. With a 4th combat pack in October, that will be the final combat pack ending Mortal Kombat 11's life cycle. Legal issues with MGM is making it difficult to secure Ash, and Michael Myers will be shown in August or September. Some of the skins that are coming to the game are Classic Arcade Ninja Skin Pack 2, which will include Reptile, Ermac, and Smoke's Mortal Kombat 3 skins, Retro Horror Skin Pack, which will include Nightmare Scarlet, Babysitter Cassie Cage, Pretty Lady Baraka, Classic Mortal Kombat Movie Skin Pack 2, which will include Movie Scorpion, Movie Sub-Zero, and Movie Katana, and it will also include as a pre-order bonus Movie Liu Kang. Classic Mortal Kombat Movie Skin Pack 3, which will include Movie Smoke, Movie Reptile, and Movie Ermac. And finally, the stages that will be coming in a free update to all players are the Subway Platform, the Living Forest, Shang Tsung's Throne Room, and the Pit 2. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate has planned DLC until January of 2022. In December of 2021, the next game, which is not Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12, but a new IP action-adventure game, will be revealed at E3 2021, with a release date of April 2022. The game will feature a unique combat system, finishers similar to the Fatalities, and will feature a female lead. Believe me if you want, but expect a trailer for Combat Pack 3 in the first 2 weeks of January with the movie trailer. Now let's go back to the top of this leak and really dive into this one, because there are a lot of things that seem wrong with this leak, at least to me. But even with all the irregularities of this leak, this is by far one of the craziest leaks that I wish are true, because there's so much content in this leak that it would just make MK11 that much better, and it will give it the send-off that Mortal Kombat deserves. Let's talk about the characters that are featured in this leak. Now, there are a total of 12 characters in this leak, most of which that do make sense and just a few that don't fit the bill. Let's skip over the ones that do make sense, the ones that are fan favorites, those being Quan Chi, Havoc, Ermac, Reptile, Smoke, and Takeda. I think all of the die-hard Mortal Kombat fans have requested at least one or maybe even all of these characters to be in Mortal Kombat 11's roster at some point. We can even skip over Li Mei and Nitara, which have had a lot of fan desire as well. I want to talk about Kintaro and then we'll move on to Dagon. Kintaro is another one of those Mortal Kombat characters that has been neglected for a very long time. NetherRealm Studios has included Kintaro in one of Shang Tsung's Fatalities, which has left Mortal Kombat fans thinking if the Tiger Shokin will ever make a return to this year's Mortal Kombat. If there's anything that we can learn from NRS and from Mortal Kombat 11, any and every character is fair game. A lot of characters that are not on the roster have been featured all over Mortal Kombat 11, including story endings, brutalities, fatalities, and even fatal blows. Characters that we had completely given up on became a reality. I'm looking at you, Melina and Rain. So to say that Kintaro is completely out of the question just because he is featured in Shang Tsung's fatality is not a legitimate reason. And if you ask me, I think Kintaro has more than a fan following to make it onto the roster of Mortal Kombat 11. Moving on to Dagon. I really don't see Dagon making it to the roster solely by himself. Him making it onto the roster and having his brother Taven excluded would seem like a little bit of an odd choice for NRS to make. That's like saying that we're going to include Cyrex but not Sector. That's like saying we're going to include Sub-Zero but not Scorpion. It just doesn't make sense. So if I ever see Dagon's name featured in a leak and Taven nowhere to be found, I immediately draw my red flag and call BS. Now moving on to the last two characters, Michael Myers and Ash Williams.
Groovy.
I think everyone and their mother already know about Ash Williams and the contractual disputes that NRS is having with Bruce Campbell and MGM. We've talked about it enough, so we're going to skip over that one and talk about Michael Myers. I'm one of those people that think Michael Myers is an absolute awesome idea to include in Mortal Kombat 11's roster. I just don't see how he fits with the theme that NRS is going with this year's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat X had the theme of horror movies, and Mortal Kombat 11 has a theme of 80s action heroes. Michael Myers was a much better fit in Mortal Kombat X. But with that being said, we know that Michael Myers has a huge fan following as well, and there are a lot of people asking for him to be in Mortal Kombat 11. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for NetherRealm Studios to slide in Michael Myers as a last-minute addition to Mortal Kombat 11, even though he does not fit the theme of 80s action hero. Then we have a bunch of skin packs that all sound pretty cool, and I would love to see every single one of them in the game. They have been featured in a bunch of other leaks before, so that's nothing new there. The one thing that I want to take away from this leak is the amount of characters that are included in the list. There are a total of 12 characters that are mentioned in this leak. Now we know, thanks to the Thinny, the data mines show that there are a total of 5 more character slots that are being worked on. Now 12 is not exactly 5, but this kind of goes with what I have been saying this entire time about Mortal Kombat, and that is that they are going to continue including a lot of characters in this game and end up with a roster size that is close to Armageddon's roster size. That is a hunch that I have had ever since I saw the select screen in Mortal Kombat 11's base edition. Now this was the main reason why I decided to report on this leak, because if we take 5 of these characters and we fill up the rectangle that is the character select roster screen now, there are 7 more characters that can be featured, and that will complete another full column in the character select screen, giving us a 7x7 complete grid of 49 characters. Now this is just a hunch that I have had ever since I saw the base roster of Mortal Kombat 11. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But again guys, this is just a leak. I know a lot of you guys get hyped about this, a lot of you guys get upset, but what you need to know is that this is just a leak. Nothing is confirmed nor denied. So take it with a grain of salt. And if you can't do that, then open up the salt shaker and down the entire thing.
Just pull that tongue and shake the salt on top of your tongue. Yeah. Taste any salt? Nah.
And again, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I also want to say thank you to everybody that entered the giveaway. Congratulations to the winners of the giveaway. There were a ridiculous amount of entries, and I was giving away 4 gift cards. Now, this is not the last giveaway. I will definitely have a lot more, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.